What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Look at these bad boys. They're going strong. Happy Monday, everybody. My name is Sugar. If you are new here, we do nails here, okay? And these are acrylic nails. Woo! So I did this set yesterday for Mother's Day. And I wanted to do something crazy. And so we did these. And I just wanted to do a couple different rainbows on each nail. So that's what we did. And so today is these are extreme stiletto rainbow marble nails with some glitter, and they glow. And these are extreme, which I love. And I'm going to this is how I file and shape. And so we're just going to go through the whole process. We're going to file and shape. And we're also going to do the finished look as well. Not much needs done. Just have to file a little bit. Not much, which is kind of good. I guess I was too hard on myself, as I guess we all are at some points. But what do you guys think? Aren't they beautiful? I think they're perfect, but that's me. Yeah. I freaking love them. Period. Well, hi, Christina. How are you, sweetheart? How are you doing? Thanks for showing up. I'm going to set you up here. Alright, what's that look like? Good? How did you like them? I think they came out good. I was a little hard on myself, to be honest with you, now that I'm looking at them. You know what I mean? A little touch up, but hi, Cordy. How are you, babes? Guys, I gotta show you this. See this VARNAIL, like, little thin file? I love this guy. He is, like, my fave. I have a cat hair. Anyway. But these are the nails. And I wanted to do these because I just, for, like, Mother's Day, like, for me. Because, you know, I've been having, like, this weird... I don't even know what you want to call it. As a lot of us creators do, you know what I mean? But, yeah. So I wanted to do these because I wanted to have, like, something super bright and fun and just the whole shebang. Yay! I'm doing good, love. Yes, these two right here are like unicorn horns. And they decided last night to leave this one plain, like without any glitter. But I love this one because it's got the stars on it. You know what I mean? Hi, Jamie. Thank you. I did them yesterday, so that live is up. We went through and did them yesterday, and you guys kind of helped me go through what type of marbles we wanted to do and all that kind of good stuff. But today we're going to file and shape and do the final look and see if we want to do anything else to them. So, yeah, this one's kind of my favorite, I will say. How are you? If you're new here, hello, hello. But yes, I love this file, you guys. Absolutely love it. I like it for getting, like, really crisp up against your edges and underneath. Oh, it's so good. And I think I've only used it, like, once. But I file and shape. I don't have, like, a specific way. I just kind of do it. Hi, Val. Girl, it is okay. I literally just started. So, don't worry. So, the one thing I'm going to do right now, we have a nice apex coming down this way. Which, can you see that? I actually did fairly well on that. But I'm just going to take this and go around these sides here. And we're going to round this down. Because I want it to be straight and round at the same time. So, I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is flatter than this side. So, I need to round this side back out. what you do on one side, you got to do on the other, y'all. So what you want to do is take this skin. That way, you know, you're not hurting yourself. And I'm taking it and doing that with it. We've already done a lot to that side. Now I just gotta come up here, and we'll use the e-file too, but I find that I get really good, you know, close knit. Oh, thank you so much. I will let you know. Like, I'm the type of person that I'm really gonna be real with you. I guess for me, some days I'm like really good at like encapsulating and stuff. But then when you're not really doing it a lot per se, you kind of get out of touch a little bit, you know? And so it kind of, I don't know. But yeah, my encapsulation process was not the best yesterday, but that's okay, because that's why we keep doing this, right? So that way we get better. Okay, so I'm going to do the same process. I mean, they're pretty straight, you know what I mean? Definitely pretty straight. Like, a little bit of filing. I'm not going to have to file much. Just underneath and sidewalls. But for the most part, I mean, I can't be too hard on myself. You know what I mean? I think we all are at times. And I always make sure I get underneath, but you don't want to take off too much underneath. Because you take off too much underneath and it's going to go upward, and you don't want that. So I go over it like this. And this is just how I file. Like, I'm not a nail tech at all by any means, guys. I just do this. And you always want to make sure you're getting any of this excess. Like, I have a lot of excess that needs to come out of here because it will throw your shape off. Like right now, all this excess I have right in through here, that's not the nail. That's just excess clear that needs to come off the nail. Ooh. Yeah, thanks, love. That would be freaking awesome. I want to go to the UK and visit. And these tips that I used are the half cover tips from Zule. We're going to bring this over and down. Woo! Yes, you got a dream. Like, listen, I realized that I was looking at my channel, and my channel says I started in 2013, but I just made my channel. I never, like, did anything with it. And hi, Eagle Fighting, how are you? And I made, like, this little one-off video of, like, a double rainbow back in 2013. And I dreamt of being on YouTube because I always used to watch, if that's loud, guys, my window's open, but I always used to watch freaking, like, all the beauty YouTubers and stuff at that time, and I always wanted to do art on YouTube, and I'm here now, you know? It's like, holy shnikes, we're here. Alright. That's it's a little bit smaller of an apex on this one, but we have enough that it's not gonna bust or anything. But yeah, I just noticed that June 6th is basically my anniversary. Which is kind of crazy. Definitely crazy. Okay. Okay, I just need to make sure this side is straight. So, just make sure whatever you do on one side, you do on the other, guys. That way it stays symmetrical. Got her. Hi, Carmen. Have trimmed 7M-ish off my nails to about. I would love to stay with you or Christine or both. That would be. So we want the sides to ultimately be rounded but straight at the same time. Does that make sense? We want it to come down, but we want it to come straight out. Sometimes it's a little hard with these types of nails, but we're going to do it. Look how, like, I think I did pretty damn good. Honestly. And you always want to look at it from this point and this point. So you can see if you've got more on one side than the other. And I'm golden. We just got to go over it with the handheld drill. Right now I'm just using this thin file, which is just works so good with getting your sidewalls, your profile done. So good. Because it's not too fat. See how much thicker this is? Harder to get up underneath those sidewalls, you know? So this thing really gets in there and I absolutely love it. And by the way, guys, I have new products coming on the way. I'm so excited. So I'm going to come downward like this. And then, so yeah, I appreciate you guys wanting to come hang out with me. Oh yeah, let's see. Alright, we still have a little bit more to do underneath here. We got to make them straight and square, but sexy and smexy, you know? Go ahead, girl, please do. Thanks for sending this Sunday. Hi, Sandra. Uh-oh, somebody's already being cray-cray. You can do this on any length, you guys. Now, you just have to be mindful. I have this thing, and I'm not even using it. You just have to be mindful, guys, that you're working with 6 colors or more. So, you know what I mean? You have to be mindful of that for it to work the way you want it to work. So I have this little divot right here, and I'm going to try and take this in. And we're just going to lightly do that. Because we don't want to go too far in and make a divot up here. We want to keep that line straight. As straight as we can get it. It's a little bit hard. I have this really cool owl outside. And he's right outside my window. And he's so cute. Ooh. See what I mean? We have this, like... Okay. Gotta bring this guy in real quick. Now, I did come out over the edge a little bit. So that's why I gotta come off the edge and go like this. I'm not touching this at all. I'm not touching my skin at all. But I think for not doing acrylic for a while, I think I'm, you know, doing a pretty damn good job other than my capping, you know. And if you're new here, everybody knows I always talk about getting underneath the nail, man. That sounded like I said mailman. Thanks for coming to hang with me, guys. You guys are awesome. Shout out to all my members. Could I round the tips of the stiletto to... Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. These tips are just like this, just because they're made like this, but I love it because they're flat. And yes, they do hurt when you get poked, but they don't hurt like the ones that are, you know, that I typically do. And when I hit, you know what I mean? When I hit on these, because they're flat, your finger isn't like hitting and bouncing off. So I like that about these two. Aww. Shanks. I love me some sugar too. Sugar, sugar. Oh, nanny, nanny. Good day from Dallas, Texas. Hello, sunshine. How are you? Shout out to you. Thank you for coming. I didn't get enough clear acrylic. Alright, let's bring this up. Whenever you have any excess underneath, you want to make sure that line is the same and you're not coming in too far. A little hard to see, but like right here, I have this like extra that's kind of on right here. I'm going to bring this in, but only this area. I'm not, as you can see, I'm not touching any of the other nail because I want it to be in line with. And then once I get it in line, we're going to take it straight. And that'll bring this side down to match this side. And then that way, it's only touching that area. Now we're good to go. So when you put your hand like this, you can see that it comes out more here than here. See that? I have a good amount of acrylic here, but I have more on this side. So we still have to file that down. Now I didn't put a lot of acrylic up here. I should have done a little bit more of that apex, but that's okay. Nice. And you want to make sure your line is in line with your actual sidewalls here. Now, people do zones. I don't do zones, guys, okay? So just know that. I just do it. And most people don't use hand files, but I do. Ooh. Oh, look at that. We took that down. Look at that. Now they're the same. So you can't see that anymore. Alright, nice. I do like to go over it too. Hi, Mary. Hi, everybody. Hi, Karina. How was everybody today? Happy Monday, guys. I have this and I'm not using it, but if you're new, wear a mask. I definitely got to seal my cuticle. Like over here, I got up way too far. But I will use my mandrel bit for that. But I'm telling you, this right here, it says 100, 180, but this is an 80 grit. So, I like to go up and down the entire nail. This just lets us really file that and make it all nice and not lumpy. And I will round it. How are you? Thanks for coming. I really, truly appreciate it. I know we're not making nails right now, but... Okay, like I said, you don't want to shave off too much underneath. You just want to make sure you're getting that. You want to go underneath, but make sure you're going on this side, because it's all about like how you angle your file. So as you can see, let me put my file at my cuticle. So if I put it right here, can you see there's like a little hole gap right there? Guys, there you go. See that? See that hole? I went too far in. Not a big deal. We just kind of have to bring this guy up more in the middle here. And that means coming up underneath and then filing that upward. Because I have a lot of like extra, you know what I'm saying, underneath here. People do zones. I don't do zones. I just do it. Appreciate everybody being here. I hope you guys are having a lovely day so far. And I did a different way also when I did my pop-off method. And let's bring this straight out. We want to make sure that both sides are straight. I'm not flipping you off, I promise. So you just want to make sure it's even on both sides, coming all the way up. You see that? No worries, babe. Okay. Now you want to make sure your top part up here is also the same. Oh yeah, dude. Look at that. Ugh. Like, what? So nice. This little file does wonders, guys. Like, and I wanted to do a set where I really didn't have to do a lot, if that makes sense, to the set itself. I just, like, I don't know. I wanted the colors and what I did on the nails to speak for themselves, if that makes sense. Okay, same thing. This one I didn't do too bad on either. However, I don't have much of an apex, which is fine. It is what it is. It is what it is. Gonna bring those sides in, but this time, let's go ahead and I kind of went over a little bit. If any rude shenanigans come in chat, deal with them. I mean, yesterday somebody came in and told me to hush on my own live, like right in the beginning. I'm like, excuse you. Excuse me, dude? Who are you? I'm like, no. I'm excited because I can't wait to put the top coat on. Like, ugh, I cannot wait to put the top coat on. But do you see these freaking colors, though? Like, oh, the colors are so good. Alright, I'm taking this side portion down. And I'm taking it like this because it helps kind of bring that side downward that we need. And I just noticed I missed the spot right there. So I'll have to bring this right here in to make it even on both sides. Well, shit balls, Batman. But you definitely want to be careful. You don't want to get your skin. It still looks really good, though. I don't either. Thank you. I love the colors. They're so pretty. Alright, let's make this side nice and straight. And you need to turn your file. So you're going to go up like this. And then you're also going to take it long ways, like straight. And then you're going to come underneath. And you're going to hold it like so. Now I have a lot underneath here on this one, but same thing on this side. Sometimes my nails get in the way and I'm like, ah! I'm excited though to like show them off. And on some, I like coming downward with the file because it actually helps bring that straighter. Nice. And then once I use the e-file, we're not gonna have to worry about, I'm trying to hold it, guys. The hell? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. My cat's trying to jump up here. The bunny's doing good, guys. He's actually doing, like, super, super good, which, for being a wild bunny and us rescuing him, like, he is growing like a weed. Like, just absolutely growing like a weed. I got new products that will be coming in here in the next couple weeks, guys. My VARNAIL's going to be coming in. I'm so excited, finally. I'm like, did y'all forget about me? Like, what happened? They emailed me, and I was like, I haven't gotten anything, so I don't know what you're talking about. And they're like, yeah. But, all good. I would say VARNAIL and Madame Glam are the only brands where I'm not mad that, like, I don't get paid as a UGC creator. That is so pretty. Ugh! Love it. See this little bit? I gotta get out of here. Now, typically, if you want this right here and you're using stilettos like this, you want to use your... I forget what kind of bit it is called, but most of the time I get my mandrel in here, but for a lot of it, you can't. So, I'm gonna come down. And then we're gonna bring that in. Y'all, tell me that is not perfect. Like, hi everybody! Shout out to the 23 of y'all in here. We are shaping and filing these beautiful unicorny nails that I did. And I'm excited for. Right now I'm just using this to kind of do my shape for now. I gotta hold my hand in the most weirdest positions, I swear. Do you guys do that too? Now on this one, I noticed I did put a lot of acrylic here to make sure I had that nice like drop down for that apex. Like not really an apex, but so that it wouldn't break. It's okay, because as long as it's clear, I don't care. Had a lot underneath. So, nice. I have a lot underneath here, like right here. Like you can see where the tip ends right here. So all this inside here needs to come out. So you can have a much slimmer underneath. Because it's still going to throw your nail off if you don't do it correctly. And I'm trying to not do it so hard because I don't want it to come off. I did do a pop-off method, so. But I definitely can't wait to show these to Sissy. My son, he's coming over for like Mother's Day. Because he didn't get to come over yesterday. And so I can't wait to show him. He always likes to see my nails. And he watches my videos too. Hi! Trendy abominations. Oh. Hey, that's on you, okay? You can say they are abominations all you want, but that's your opinion. You know what's great is we all have opinions, but we don't need to fire them off, you know, like assholes in the chat. Just saying. Enough hate in this damn world. They're just nails. It's not that deep. It's really not that deep, right? Right, everybody? It's not that deep, dude. Get a grip, okay? Just get a grip. Like, come on. Thank you. Big Onion, I like that name. Right, Cordy? It's hard to find good manners these days. I guess we were all, like, brought up differently. It's just a different time for us. Why do you love... Right? Like, I'm not being rude. I'm just doing nails. Alright, we're going to bring this in just a little bit, but we're not going to go too far up. And just like that, we made it even with my actual, yeah. Not really my cuticle, it's my... Beautiful. Hi, Nana. Sorry, love. Look at that. Woohoo. I gotta bring this down just a hair. Boom. Okay, love. What kind of coffee do you like? Does everybody drink coffee? Blue-eyed girl. Thank you. Do you use the... Yes, I do. I just haven't done it yet. I like getting a nice, straight, even line and do all that. Get it nice and, whatever before I actually use it. Because I don't use it on a lot. Because I have more of a, how do you want to call that? A handle on my nails with my nail file. Okay, so we need to bring this in. So we're going to go down the line. Oh, yeah. Okay, now I can see we need to flatten this out. Looks flat here, but when you're looking at it from a different angle, you can tell where there's more than... Ta-da! Hello, everybody. Hi, Conjure. Alright, we're going to go about an 11. I'm not going to need to go too far. I'm using my mini mandrel bit. Okay, we're going to go 15, but we're not going to have to do a lot. When you have long nails, bring out your actual bit outward so it's not stuck all the way down here, so it gives you room to file the nail. Now I did use a new mandrel bit. Now what I like to do is come at an angle. It's kind of like, reminds me of like an X cut. And so it just makes it really nice. Nicely shaped. We're gonna come around that edge. Same thing here. Now, I did go up and over yesterday, so... See this right here? I forget what bit people use, but I'm gonna take this side profile down. Nice. Look how nice that is. I don't know if you can see that, but the like... Yeah. Nice. Oh, that's freaking beautimous. Hello. What state are you in? I am in Ohio. Now, when you're doing this, you do have to be careful, because you don't want to go through that nail tip from underneath. It'll come right out, just gotta be careful. And it really does make a difference, guys. There is an X bit that I used to use for the inside of my nail, guys, and I don't remember what it's called at all. Now, like I said, once you get all that out, it's gonna make it look really, really nice, because you're getting all that excess out. So if your nail was actually see-through, then you wouldn't see all that excess. Ow, don't do that. And you want to be careful you're not taking like little bits out of this portion here. You want to keep it straight, so if it's not... it'll throw the nail off. So I just took a little bit out of that. So we're going to take this and we're going to make sure we... because I want these to be nice and straight. Because a good... okay. A good stiletto requires your shape to be straight. Got it. Nice. Hold on, I'll see your comments in just a sec. Let me get around this cuticle. I'm excited to show you guys the top coat, dude. So excited. Same thing. Bring that down. Yes. Just take your time when you're filing too, guys. I'm not even putting a lot of pressure either. I just want to make sure I'm fluffing out any lumps and bumps, to where when you're looking at it, you can tell right away that there's not a single lump or bump on top, on the side, because these stilettos require perfectness. And this is just how I file, you guys. I'm not a nail tech, so I just do it my own way. So just keep that in mind. Here we go. Got it. She looks so good. I would say the only thing that takes me a long time when I'm filing is if I do get a bunch underneath my nail. Because most of my ladies know that that shit drives me bonkers. Especially when you see a really good nail set. Like a really good nail set. And you see all this clumpy shit underneath. I can't do it. Can't do it. I'm like, all that time and it's so clumpy under there. Why? It doesn't have to be that way. But just always make sure you're getting that excess out of there. Got it. Now you also want to be careful because you want to keep that nice and squared. So you want to make sure it stays nice and squared. And you don't come in on the side and cut it off either. Come in on the side and cut it off. It's going to look horrifying. Alright, nice. Go from this angle. So I still have a little bit to get here. Thanks for coming, guys. Shout out to the new members to the Peep Squad. Miss Christina. Black Dragon Nails. So I was right, or I mean, I did end up cutting that off a little bit, but got it. Hi guys. What colors did you get? I don't think I saw them. Did you put a video out yet? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's what you want. You want that slope, everybody. Now, when you're coming up by this cuticle area, I don't suggest going super fast, but I need to get that excess off there, so I'm going to pull my skin. Got it. Nice. Alright. Same thing as before. We're going to cross cut this way. So that way it files really, really nicely into that slope on both sides. Yeah. Look at that. Woo! I guess I didn't do too bad. I mean, I'm not really, right now I'm being picky, but for the most part, I thought I did really bad with clear capping, but I really didn't now that I'm looking at it. So, have a little area right here. We need to make sure, okay, we're good. It's not popping out the sides, excuse me, anymore. Alright, so I'm just basically being like picky at the moment. But if you were to do this fast, you don't have to do what I'm doing. So you could be done in no time. I'm just picky. Most of you guys know that already though. But yeah, what I was trying to say was I just realized that June 6th is my 4-year YouTube anniversary, guys. June 6th. Can you believe it? I'm trying to get this little... That is beautimous. Woo! Alright, we're gonna file the side one more time. Ouch. Make sure we got underneath really good. You want to make sure you don't go too far in right here. You want it to be the same all the way up. Are you guys excited for that top coat though? So you want to make sure you're looking at it like this too. Because I can see just a little bit of it that needed to be... Got it! Let's look at this end. Being a little bit more precise. I don't know. A little weird, but it's just the way it is. I don't know if you guys do this or not, but I always file one side more than the other. Do you guys ever do that? Hi, Raindrop. Hi, Gracie. Grace. Oh, I can't say your name. Hi, Gabby. Yeah, my YouTube. Hi, Raindrop. My YouTube anniversary's coming up in June, and I'm just like, holy shitballs, Batman. You know? Because it's like, wow. And I wouldn't be here without y'all, so. I have a huge, huge thank you for each and every single one of you guys that has been through it with me. Literally. Much better. Much better. This side needs to come down a little bit more. So we're going to X-cut that down. I call it X-cut, but... I feel like new things are on the horizon, and I am excited for them. Okay, so I'm going to bring this down. So I missed a spot up here with my stuff, but it's not a big deal. Okay, let's go ahead and X-cut this side, coming from this angle. And as you guys can see, it makes a big difference. Big difference. Look how beautiful! Girl. If you're new, I don't suggest going up around your cuticle area at the power that I'm at. You gotta start slow with it or you're gonna mess up your cuticles, guys. Like I said, if you're new here, hi, my name is Sugar. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for coming in. If you're new, do you like nails? Do you love nails? Do you love acrylic? What type of nails do you like? Let us know. Let us know. We are almost done. I mean, for the most part, a lot of times, a lot of people will fill this entire back end with clear. So I guess I didn't do as bad as I thought I did. I really thought I was like, did really bad last night. You have a bunny? Me too! I just got one. Hold on, guys, I can't see. Give me a second. Why can't I, like, hold my hand the right way today? But yeah, with my anniversary coming around, it's like, I've been thinking a lot about how far, like, how far I've come and what it means for my brand going forward. Because, let's face it, our channels, we are a brand, okay? If you have a YouTube channel, you are a brand. And you might not think of yourself as one, but you totally are. And I just, yeah, I'm just like, I couldn't have done it without you guys, you know? Like, dead ass serious. I couldn't have done it without you guys, and I really am so freaking grateful. And try, if you can hold your drill while it's running and get those sides strengthened up and nice and flat and straight, yeah. Does anybody else do that, or is it just me? I just want you guys to know, like, a lot of people think that just because we're, like, YouTubers or something, that we're, like, I don't know. And it's not even the way that social media really makes it out to be honest with you. But, like, if it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't have done half the shit that I've done. You know what I mean? Which is crazy. Hi, Savannah. Hello from Japan. Hi. How do you like the nails? I can't wait for the top coat, guys. Like, I can't wait for the top coat. Okay, hold on. I just seen something. Okay, got it. One more nail, y'all, and then we are done filing. Nice. Now, I did create these yesterday on live, so after we get done doing this, go watch that if you would like. Okay, this one's got to come in more. As you can see, it kind of comes outward right here. We don't want that. We want it to be nice and thin like that side. So we're going to have to bring this in more. So I'm going to come this way. And then I'm going to X-cut this way. Oh yeah, dude, look at that. Alright, let's get this down. Oh yeah. Alright, nice. So how's everybody's day so far? Oh my gosh. So every single morning I go out, well, like I'll take this to school, and then when I get back, I'll go out and pick fresh dandelion flowers and clovers and stuff for the bunny. And it's like a new thing that I do. And you guys want to know something funny? I was the one that said absolutely no bunnies. Here I am, the one doing everything. Like, what? Who would have thought, right? So I told my daughter, I was like, no bunnies. We have a cat. That's good enough. It's a lot easier to use your file for that part. However, back to my little story here. If you don't know and you're new here, my name's Sugar. It's nice to meet you guys. I do everything nails on this channel. And my favorite color is rainbow and purple. But, we experiment, we do all kinds of stuff on this channel. I kind of bump around and talk about a couple different things at the same time. Bear with me, guys. Just go with it. Just go with it. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, we need to bring this down. You want all this to come down at a slope, but you want it all to look nice. And you also want to make sure that your nail is straight. Let's look at it from this angle. Perfect. Hi. I just itch it like everybody else. You're not allowed to have pets? I'm sorry. Are you going to do your other hand? Not today. But I will. Alright, one thing I need to still bring this in, but I'm going to use this guy because I know he gets the job done. Are you guys ready for that top coat action though? So I kind of went in right here. Okay, there we go. Fixed it. Okay. Alright, we got her. Nice. Alright, let's make her nice and square. Perfect. Guys, we did it. Ta-da! What was I saying? Oh yeah, the bunny. Anyway, I'm the one that said no bunny, and then we rescued a bunny, and now he's my friend, and I do everything for him. And we kind of have like this little early morning ritual. Alright, next thing, buff. Make them super nice and smooth. And my husband rescued a freaking wild bunny. He was only about a week old, and his eyes literally just opened, and he had no family. And my husband rescued him from, he fell in a gas line. And so my husband's like, oh, what are we going to do now? And I'm like, no. We are not doing this. And he was like, what do you mean? I can't just leave him here. And I was like, surely he'll be fine. Well, lo and behold, he showed up, and now we got a bunny, y'all. His name is Boots, by the way. His name is Boots. Look at that. That is perfect, y'all. His name is Boots, and he's so beautiful. He's getting really big. He fit in the palm of my hand, like, literally, like, right here, because he was so tiny. Like, I'm talking, he was just born. They usually open their eyes, like, within a week or so, and they scared him because they were doing, work and stuff, and they do pipelines, gas lines up to houses, and they had like a bunny hole all throughout, and they had to dig it up and tear it out. So regardless, he wasn't going to have a house anymore anyway, because he was by himself and he's a baby. His mama wasn't there for some reason, and he was very small. So I don't know if he was a runt or she didn't. I don't know, because I guess like they'll kick them out, or not kick them out, but what is that? Like, where they just don't take care of them anymore because they're the runt, or whatever the case may be, And so, yeah, now we got him, and yeah. So the reason why I do this is I like to make my nails super, super soft and not feel any So, yeah, needless to say, I've been having fun picking I go out and pick wild clovers, and I found, like, a clover patch in my front yard. So it's just endless supply of clovers until wintertime, and then I gotta figure out how to make it myself. But it's in my daughter's room, and so I go in and I clean his cage every single morning at the same time, so he gets used, you know what I mean? So he gets used to me being in there, and the sounds, and, all that good stuff. And he's quite used to it now, which is nice. Okay, I just saw something. Okay. And today, it was funny because he was eating, and he has a little Care Bear blanket in there. And it was my daughter's Care Bear blanket when she was younger, and it's just a little square piece of fabric that went with her baby doll. Have you guys ever had that? Right? It went with her baby doll, and so that way her and her baby doll had the same blankets, And so it was just the right size for him, and he absolutely is infatuated with that blanket, you guys. He sleeps under that blanket every single night. Every single night. And I was like, because at first I'm like, oh, he's not going to want a blanket or anything, But we didn't have, they like to hide out. They like to hide in little, little stuff. Obviously, holes. And so we didn't have one yet. So the only thing I could think of was this little tiny blanket that I would have never even have found it had I not went through my closet looking for my old jars that I used to have, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, I found her baby blanket, her actual baby doll blanket. And so I brought it to her, and it's just been sitting there. And I was like, well, I don't want nothing to happen to it, so we'll just keep it here, And she was like, Mom, it's in my way. And I'm like, just put it in your closet. She was like, I don't want it in my closet. You know how they are. They want you to keep everything. They want you to do everything with everything, which I don't mind. So yeah, and he loves it. He went right underneath it, and now he is faithfully sleeping. He sleeps through the day and runs his ass off at night. Isn't that weird? It's not weird, because I know they forage at night, but they also forage during the day too. But yeah, I think it's the cutest thing, because now he knows the bag, because I go get everything, you know what I mean? So I put it in a Ziploc bag, so that way I'm not, touching it all the time. And it's fresh, fresh, fresh. Like, I'm talking, still got the dew on it from the morning sun, And so most people would just give him hay, but he's a wild bunny and they don't eat the same things that bunnies that we have in our homes. They're completely and totally different. So I did a bunch of research and I was like, oh my gosh, like they are not the same at all. Not that I was thinking they were, but like, yeah. So I did a bunch of research and man, he loves clovers. They're his favorite. So he comes out and he's the cutest little shit. And he does these little kick flips. What's your inspo for the nails? Just my random creativity for Mother's Day. I did this yesterday in a live. We created the nails on the live yesterday, and today we're just filing them up and getting them all prettied up and ready to go. Alright, I didn't even turn that on because I was talking, but that's alright. Hold on. Hidden. Not that this is probably going to do anything, but... I love them though, guys. I think they're really freaking good for me. I really like them a lot. Oh, I forgot to get that guy. Oh, he came off. Nice. You wanna know what's funny? Anyway, that, needless to say, the bunny has brought a little bit of light back into my life after I lost my two babies of mine. So, yeah. Just has brought some light back into my life, you know? Alright, how is everybody doing? Your bunny does that too? Yeah, he's got some really cool kick flips, and it's funny because we let him run around the bedroom. Oh my god, look at that. We let him run around the bedroom, and he is so funny because he likes to, he has like, we call it his highway. Because he goes from around the room and he'll come in and like go like a figure 8 like this. Oh my god, it's the funniest thing. And he does his little runs and he kick flips and runs at the same time. It is so funny, like beyond funny. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is hilarious. This is like, I never knew I needed this until I needed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never really know until you know, right? It's like, oh my gosh. So, needless to say, what I meant by that was I didn't realize I needed anything until that happened, until it was like, well, we have a bunny coming home. And my cat loves it. She just wants to play with him. She doesn't see him as prey because my cat's not like that. She just loves other animals. And yeah. See that up there? I went too far in up there. Hopefully it doesn't matter. Look at that. That's so pretty. I wanted this one to be kind of like a sky version, if that makes sense, for this color. And they wanted me to do them all different, so we did them all different types of marbles. And the way I marble is not like everybody else, so you'll have to go back and watch it if you want to learn how I marble. I didn't do bad, guys. I think I did nick myself right there, but just really tiny. Typically, I would nick myself more than once, but... Now, you really, really, really want to get all that out of your... I'm trying to think. Do you think those pink things will get that out of there? Like those little sticks that we use? Top coat time! Yes, but I want to get that out. Look. Why can't I get it out, man? Those pink stick things. Do you think those will work? these things. Thanks for, like, being here, guys. I really do appreciate you guys so freaking much. Alright, I'm going to and I don't like a bunch of stuff being underneath. So, I'm not sure why I couldn't get that out before, but that does help. Oh, I can't wait to show my son these. He's gonna freak. He was like, Mom, you're so good at this. He's been, like, my biggest cheerleader, you guys. My daughter doesn't want anything to do with it, but, I mean, she's always like, yeah, they're always pretty, but I wouldn't wear them. Because she's a tomboy, so. I'm not really quite sure why I can't get this out, but as long as we get enough of it out, I guess. Anyway. Oh, yeah, that one. Okay, that's why I cut that down. Anyway, that's what they look like. Cute. So, I wanted a set to not be, I didn't want to have to do anything to it, so I'm going to put top coat on, and then we'll go from there. How's that sound, guys? Sound good? Now, you can tell this one right here is a little bit on the thicker side. Ugh. Anyway. Alright, does it look good like this? Let me turn the flash on. Good angle? I love it, right? Okay, ready? Oh, it looks like floating gems in there. I don't know if you guys can tell like I can, but it really does look like floating gems. Wow. It's so pretty. I'm going to try my hardest to not get this on my skin, but still wrap it around that outside. And if you don't have Zule's top coat, you gotta run and get it, guys, because I love this top coat. Ugh. I have like little bits of my top coat for some reason. Just kind of driving me nuts here. So bring it around this outside portion, and then you're just gonna lock that in. And it's not see-through, so I don't really have to. What you want to do is make sure that side wall is nice and straight. Make sure that is nice and straight. And the only thing I don't like is having a big dip right here. But it's fine. Now, for the most part, if you do it right, you won't get any on your skin at all. If you do, it's no big deal. Just make sure you get it off your skin. Wow. How freaking beautiful. I don't know why that one's a lot bigger, but it is. So. And I can't do like every single one, but does the top coat hurt? Absolutely not. I've never tried gel bottle at all. Oh, hi, Celtic. Sorry. It doesn't hurt if you get it on your skin, no. You just don't want it to get on your skin. Because if you ultimately cure this gel onto your skin, you can end up with an allergy if you do it over and over and over and over again. So, you just have to be really careful with gel. And it has to be, you know, top coated right. You just slap it on and get it everywhere, you will end up absolutely getting a, whatchamacallit. Ooh, that one kind of looks like floating. The other one kind of looked like water. I don't know. What does this one look like to you guys? Wow. Yeah, if you are in the US of A and you have not tried Zule's top coat, what are you waiting on? I will say, I accidentally filed some of that off up there. But that's okay. Ugh, so freaking beautiful. Make sure you go through your edges. And I always like bringing it, sealing these edges in, even though it's clear. Because and don't slap it in there. You don't want to ever slap it in there, guys. Just a little bit will get you exactly what you need on the sides. And I'll take that excess off because it's still shiny. Oh my god. Oh, so freaking. I got a hair stuck in it. I'm trying to be more thoughtful when I'm putting this shit on. Because you guys know me. Super sensitive. So if I'm a little bit more sensible when I put it on, instead of trying to go super fast. Okay, always make sure you're grabbing that excess off. Oh yeah. Now I see that I did put a lot more clear on that one, but that's okay. I can't wait to show you guys the glow, because it glows in the daytime. I would like to try hers. I may ask on you to order it for me, and I'll send the... Hi, Crystal. Thank you. Sure. I have an extra one. Do you guys all know each other in real life? No. We talk to each other a lot almost every day, but we don't actually... We haven't visited each other, but maybe one day. We all met through YouTube and Instagram. We all do nails. So, guys, make sure you like and subscribe. And make sure you go and check out all the ladies in here. All my members. And also my mods all have channels, guys. They all have channels. Go check them out because they do great work. Look at that. Woohoo! Like, I feel like this set can be worn without anything. Like, I'm so glad that they're different, but the colors are the same. And I think the one thing I want to do next time is really build the roundness of the nail. I don't know if that makes sense, but a little bit more round at the top. But I know, but we spend a lot of time together, that's for sure. Which I love. It's kind of like a lot of these ladies have become our family. See, like, why did I do that there? What the heck, Crystal? Which I'm super grateful for, because a lot of you guys, I mean, have helped me in times where I'm like, screw it, I'm done. I'm giving up. Giving up. You're like, no ma'am, you're so not giving up right now. And it's like, work too damn hard to give up. But yeah, I created these just for like a Mother's Day look, because I was like, I had to get this out of my head. I needed to do full ombre on each one. And like, I'm not here, like, I love helping and giving tips and tricks and stuff like that. Ooh, I have a good hack and a good trick so you guys can save money instead of going and buying this one thing that just came out that everybody's like, I need it. And I'm like, can do it at home. You have everything to do it right at home. Anyway, I can't believe I did that. I mean, I can, but for the sake of yourselves, make sure you don't. But I'm absolutely in love with this set, and I think this might just be my favorite set. Take that excess off. Because, I mean, if you guys are new and you just started nails, that's great. Keep practicing. We all haven't got to this point by not working our butts off, you know? And, like, a lot of us have worked our butts off. You're 12? Nice. Hi, Erica. Thank you. I know, my fingerless gloves. Love them. I know, I love you, Contra. Aw, thanks, Kels. We do spend a lot of time together. On YouTube as well as off. Aw, thanks. Is it? Oh, I'm sorry, it's Eric. My bad. My bad. Thank you. We got one more nail. And then I'm going to show you the glow in the dark. I'm going to show you the glow in the dark, and I'm also going to... This is my unicorn horn that I did. It is slightly different than my thumb, but I'm saving my thumb for last because my thumb is my fave. And I noticed I got a bubble in there. So it really does look like floating... floating glitter. But I will say, I was being really hard on myself last night, and sometimes you just do that, but you have to always think that each time you do a set of nails or create anything for that matter, don't be so hard on yourself, and even you might not like it, but post it anyway because other people will like it. Okay, I'm just trying to get all these little whatchamacallits out. I don't know if it's the brush making that. Sandra, have you ever had that problem with this brush? Or is it just me? Because this is brand new. What I hate is when you put your hand over or your finger over it and then you feel like those little bumpies in there. Even though it's not your nail, it's whatever's in here. And like most of the time, I'll always tell you guys how I feel. Even if I don't like a product, but like, how do I put that? I'll just tell you how I feel. Yes, they glow in the dark. Let me grab this excess off and I shall show you. Which, to me, I feel like those colors that I made, that I used with these, are probably my favorite set that I've ever created. Like, actual favorite set I've ever created in terms of acrylic. And I've created a lot of sets, so I really do. Nice. Make sure it's all good. If you don't get it on yourself, you won't have to spend the time to get it off of yourself. Oh, we got my thumb to do. My bad. Really? Thank you. I really appreciate it. Alright. Anybody know what time it is? My gloves just farted. Oh, I can't wait to show you. Has anybody else heard from Madam Glam? I'm like, what the heck is going on? Anyway. I was gonna say something. But I have VARNAIL coming. And I have another brand that is, we're currently in back and forth right now. But I had a brand slap me in the face, you guys. $12.39. Okay. We had a brand that slapped me in my face. Pretty much. With what they sent me. And yeah, I'm like, nope. We ain't doing this. We ain't doing this. Alright, here's my favorite one. See all the stars in there? Ooh. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. Oh. You guys, holy shnikes. Oh yeah, that one's my favorite. I think the thumb is definitely my fave. Absolutely my favorite. Look at that. Like, excuse me? I would say I'm the queen of rainbows. So if you're new here, you don't know me. Hello, my name's Sugar. And I love rainbows and anything that has to do with rainbows. Now, don't get me wrong, I like individual colors too, because purple's my fave. However, why did I get that all over? Alright, as soon as this goes in, I'm going to turn my flash on my phone and then show you in the flash, and then I'll show you in the dark. And my window's open right now, but you're still going to be able to see just how bright they are. No exaggerations at all. Whatsoever. Wow, dude. Alright, hold up, y'all. These little things are gonna drive me bonkers. Cause my shit is on point. Any hoozle. Aw, oh, that's right, you did say that. And I was like, why I didn't use this before, I don't know. Because it's easier to do it with your gloves, even though I got shit all over my gloves. Eh. This is the only part that I want to get better at, so that way you guys don't have to sit here while I gotta struggle through getting this off my hand. Okay, got it. Alright, hold up, y'all. I can see little pieces. I wonder why there's so many of that in there, you know? Like, what the heck, man? What the fishizzle, man? Hold on, guys. Give me 1 sec. Okay, we got it. We got her. Alright, in she goes. And then I'm going to shut this off. Boop, boop. We're going to leave this on. I'll show you in this, and then I'll show you the glow, and then we're done. But if you guys didn't see how I made these, and you guys want to see different types of ways that you can marble 6 different damn colors, there's even more ways to actually marble that, to be honest with you guys, because, gosh, I do so many different marbles, it's crazy. You can slap it on, you can put, you know, 3 colors, 2 colors, 5, I mean, 10 color. I think I've done a 10 color one before. It was kind of insane, to be honest with you guys. Shout out to everybody here. Hi, if you're new, my name's Sugar. I'm about to show you the reveal of my nails. Are you guys ready for that shit? I got to turn them over just in case, so that way the underside gets cured. Are you guys ready? Ready, Freddy? I'm going to take my gloves off, though. Man, I needed that. Alright. So here's what they look like in the camera. I always like to do it like that. Look at that shine. Tell me that top coat ain't just, ugh, amazing. Here's the thumb. Look at the sparkles. I love the thumb. The thumb is my fave because I like how I did the stars, and I kind of wish I would have done it on this one too, just so we had two that had the kind of the same. But nevertheless, I'm gonna turn my flash off. Whoop. Okay, it's light in here, right? Light in here. My window's open, right? Okay, I'm gonna stick my hand in here. Are we ready? This is during the day, you guys. During the day. Like, these are my colors that I made. And, like, oh, Malanta. Like, what the heck, dude? Look, I'll even add more light to it. That's light from my window, and they're still glowing. They glow for hours, too. And I thought for sure this one right here wasn't going to glow, but it ended up glowing, guys. Like, this one, though. Focus, phone. This one's my fave. Like, I love this one. Love it so freaking much. Let's see that glow. I'm going to close my curtain. Okay. Curtain is closed. Even though it's light out. Let's see. Oh. They're still glowing, but I love you guys. Are amazing. Hi, Wanna Be Natural. How are you? Here we are. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Look at that. Whoa, bro. Like, this is a set that you could wear without adding bling, 3D. Yes, would it be cooler with something else? But I feel like I would lose my marble effect, you know? But, dude, these are my fave. Focus phone. Like, my unicorn one is my fave. Look at that. And the stars are glowing through that. It's hard for it to pick it up, but it is. There we go. Look. The color is glowing through the color. Absolutely love it. So let's see. This is what it looks like with just one light on. Looks a little darker on camera with just this light on. And then that's what it looks like with my big light. And I really do. And if you guys want to recreate this at all, go ahead. Let me know what your inspiration is, because I would love to see it. Tag me on my community page. Oh, thank you, love. I know. I wish I would have put more in there. Let's see if we can get a good thumb screenshot there. I don't know if you can kind of see the stars. There we go. Oop. But yeah, those are the nails, and I'm proud of them. I'm happy you guys were here with me, and I'm happy you guys were here yesterday. We did 2 sets, Friday to yesterday to today, so I'm very grateful. I think I knocked it out the park, to be honest with you, and I was too hard on myself. So that's, you know, don't be too hard on yourself, guys. You don't know what you can do until you do it, you know? And I think we got something new coming, so. With that being said, I love each and every single one of your amazing faces. Thanks for coming here and just hanging with me and chit-chatting while I did this. I gotta do the ASMR real quick. Give me something. Nope, we need... Oh, yeah, we need something plastic. Give me this. Tell me that's not the most amazing sound in the world. I'm gonna be doing this all day. I'm gonna be doing that all day. It's the best sound, one of my most favorite sounds, other than the crinkle. Harmony hates it, and I'll do it to her on purpose. But yeah, if you're new here, like and subscribe. Make sure you hype yesterday's live or this live, whichever. Comment below. Let me know which finger is your favorites. The unicorn or the marbles. Let me know. Let me know. Joe. Love you guys. Have an amazing day. Like, subscribe. Come back for more. We're going to be live again on Wednesday. No. Yes. Is it Wednesday? I don't know. Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll let you guys know. Check the community tab as well for my members. Go check my community tab, members. All right? I love you guys. Thanks for being here. You all are amazing. And don't forget, don't give up because you can always do it no matter what. I love your faces, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Do, 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 do.